I have never been this cutthroat before in parting with clothing. I didn't realize I had so many. Oh my gosh, this is a problem. Do you think I have a sweater addiction?
A palette of gold, gold, gold. A palette of gold, 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 gold.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of Messy to Minimal, where I have been going through each room of my house, doing a deep dive, reorganization, huge declutter and purge, and by the end, getting rid of a lot of stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to do that here in the master bedroom today. That's where this episode is taking place. I have my clothing collection, which has gotten way bigger than it needs to be. This room is multifunctional. It's our bedroom as well as office space. I also store some tech gear and studio, like video making stuff in this closet, and it gets a little out of hand. And my husband and I, we already try to have a more minimal mindset than your typical American family, but lately we've had a lot of clutter creep. We've acquired more things than we really need, and we just need to reevaluate what we are doing. And our master bedroom is a really important place to do that. It's our sanctuary. It's where we go to bed and wake up every single day, and I just want to get this space very, very functional. I think the necessary first step is the clothing and the way this closet is arranged. I've rearranged it 100 different ways, and I think I might have some better solutions now. So that and more coming up in this episode of Messy to Minimal. I am so glad that you guys are here with me. If you enjoyed this video while you're watching it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel out so much. And let me know in the comments what space in your house really needs to be reorganized, decluttered, and minimalized. Okay, so here is the closet, and it's not as bad as it's been in the past, but it's just not functional. It is not working for me the way I have stuff set up. We have this awkward like wall divider that's just here in the front that makes storing things like my tech gear and stuff just so difficult. And I'm just gonna reevaluate what I've got here. I just have some random PR boxes that I need to just organize out, as well as my clothing collection in here, which during this time of the year becomes a bit more hefty because we have a lot of sweaters. I need to go through everything, evaluate what I'm keeping, bring in some more spring appropriate clothing now that the weather is going to start to get a little bit warmer. And then the real problem is what is in these drawers. A ton of stuff that I simply do not wear. I am not interested in going down to a full capsule wardrobe, but I do want to pare down my collection, especially now that I'm a different shape than I was this time last year. I was chronically ill last year, dealing with a horrible sickness, and I was about 15 pounds lighter than I am now. I've got some healthy weight on my bones, which I'm very happy about, and my clothes are fitting differently, and there's a lot of clothes in there that I just won't wear anymore now that I am back to being a healthy weight. So I've got to go in there, clean all of that up. Then behind me you'll see this. Show you guys this in a little bit. This is my workstation. I'm gonna get to that, but first of all, and probably what I'm gonna do today, this might be like a 2 or 3 day process, I'm gonna do the clothes because that really needs to be done. The first thing I always do when I'm rearranging or decluttering my closet is take these closet doors off. You guys have seen me do that before. It just makes the space completely open up. My husband Weston and I want to get different doors, like those doors that kind of close on themselves and meet in the middle to make it easier to access stuff in our closets. That's another thing for another time. Right now I gotta get these doors off and dive into this closet. So everything that was hanging is on my bed, and I realized that I've just been kind of folding pullover sweaters like underneath the hanging stuff, and I didn't realize I had so many. Oh my gosh, this is a problem. Do you think I have a sweater addiction? Some of these actually I have had for years. I've literally had this one. I have some of like the first videos I ever filmed on this channel I was wearing this sweater, but other ones are new things that I've acquired, and I just need to go through everything here. I'm going to clear this off and set it over here as well, and then go through these drawers. My goal here, just so you guys know, is to actually not have this cube unit anymore. We do the no fold method for our kids' clothing because kids' clothes are so small, it doesn't matter if you fold them neatly or just toss them in a bin. They will get wrinkled if they are the sort of clothes that get wrinkled anyway. So I save myself the trouble, and it's worked for us for years. We love that. And I do kind of a no fold method for like my yoga pants and like some pajama stuff, but other shirts and stuff, I'm finding if they're in that bin, I never wear them. I never open these drawers and get out the stuff that I want. I pretty much only wear my hanging clothes. So that's a problem. And that also means that I just have too much clothing. I just have stuff that I don't actually need because I'm not actually wearing it. So I'm going to go through all these drawers, find the things that I absolutely want to keep. I have too much workout clothing, too many pieces of like pajamas, and then I'm gonna find or try to find a solution for like my bras and underwear because they just end up getting shoved in here and it's just not working for me. So that's kind of my thought process going through this. I am not a minimalist when it comes to clothing, but I do try to keep my clothing more on the minimal side, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to be thinking about as I go through all of this and take care of the junk, take care of the stuff that no longer fits me, that I no longer want, wear, or need, and stuff that's going to go out of season, like out of weather season, not fashion season, very soon. So that's what I'm doing now. Gosh, you guys, look at this huge pile of clothing. The camera doesn't even do it justice. I have never been this cutthroat before in parting with clothing. I think being not chronically ill is actually really helpful with that because now I just know what does fit and what doesn't, or what I may fit into it. It's not about that anymore. This is probably 2 or 3 laundry baskets worth, like full heavy laundry baskets worth of clothing. I have more to add to that once I start putting stuff back into the closet. I'm gonna kind of go through a second wave of really purging the clothing collection. I actually got rid of a lot of socks and underwear and bras that don't fit anymore. There were a couple of nursing bras still in there. So I'm really happy with where it's at right now, but it's like in the it gets a lot crazier before it gets any better sort of stage. And yes, I still have a Christmas tree in my bedroom. Hopefully by the end of this master bedroom project, I will be able to take that out of here, but life has gotten in the way. I've just gotten distracted. It is February and I still have a Christmas tree in my room. I've never had a Christmas tree in my house up this long before. Don't judge me. Why do I have 2 buffalo check shirts? Why? I don't need 2. I don't know if I even need 1. Okay, so this is the current state of my bedroom. I have stuff that needs to be hung up in the closet, the empty cube unit drawers, the empty cube unit, one little bundle of like grungy t-shirts that I do want to keep, and then we have a pile, just an absolute heap of stuff that needs to go, along with random little labels, bags, pieces of cardboard, random stuff like that. Okay, so as you guys saw, I put some shoe racks up, and I have organized socks, underwear, bras, workout gear, and some like pajama stuff in this little organizer. And I went through everything that was hanging and pulled some stuff out of that. This pile just keeps growing, and arranged stuff on the rack how I want it to go. But then I decided to take it off because I don't want it to be in my way while I go through this rack. I have camera equipment, microphones, reflectors, some lights, different stuff like that that is really, really difficult to access in this middle section. I tried so hard to make this work, and it's been, I want to say 9 months since I did this, and like within a week it was already falling apart and just not working. And so I think I'm going to hang like long dresses and stuff like that in this awkward middle section. I don't think anything really belongs on the floor. Now that I've cleared out so much stuff, I now have a spot for my tech gear and stuff over in these drawers here, and I think having them in drawers is going to be better than open shelving, because I just kind of throw stuff onto the shelves. It's nice to kind of have a budget for the stuff that you're putting in a space, and a drawer is a good way to do that. And by budget, I mean like a set cubic amount of space. Like down here in these drawers, I ended up getting rid of a lot of workout gear because the workout gear that I had, the collection that I had, wouldn't fit into that drawer. So I said my budget is how much space I have, and I'm going to only choose the items that I love that will fit into that drawer. And so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing for my tech gear, and anything extra will go out on a little shelf in the garage that I have for like my extra tech gear and stuff. But this is not just my closet, my bedroom, but also my office space. So I'm gonna transition from clothing now into a little bit more office-y stuff here in the closet, get this tidied up, and maybe I'll have enough time today to do my like office desk area. We shall see, but this has to be done first because my bedroom is crazy right now. Okay, I think I am done. Oh my gosh, it's been an all-day affair. I thought it might take 2 days, but surprisingly, I was able to get it all done, and I'm gonna give you guys the tour now before I put those closet doors back on so you can just see it all laid out. Okay, so from top to bottom, and I didn't really work on these bins today. Before I even decided to do this messy to minimal series, I had gone through all of these and done the same sort of process. I have extra like travel bags, purses, and then seasonal clothing pieces, like stuff that's specifically for Christmas or for the summertime. In those bins up there, I have swimwear, special socks, and other like winter hats and stuff in those little drawers. So moving on from there, what I did today are my clothes and studio equipment. So I thought I would hang dresses or jumpsuits that go a little longer on this side, since I now have a room over here. And then I found these things. I was actually watching Brittany Vesser's closet hacks video a couple of months ago, and she was sharing about these, so I ordered them. They make it super easy to hang multiple like lightweight pieces of clothing together, but only take up about one hook space. So I have short sleeve t-shirts, I have short sleeve like dressier shirts, so I would wear these for a sit down video or to church. And then I just have some basic long sleeve tees, a black one, an oatmeal one, a gray ribbed one. I have one or two more in the laundry right now. And then I have a sweatshirt. I have another sweatshirt in the laundry that's gonna be hung up, some pullover sweaters. I have a few cardigan sweaters that are open front, my button-up shirts and like flannel shirts that I'm still wearing because it's still cold outside, just a few of those, a basic blazer, this shirt. I have a couple of hanging tank top blouses, and then vests. I like to throw these on over pretty much anything, but like jersey dresses or whatever. And then a couple of denim vests. And then I have this is like a men's tie organizer. And I have my hair scarves on it. And then you guys saw me hang up these shoe racks. Some of the reviews on Amazon were saying don't even bother. They're like kids' shoe sizes, but they're working just fine for my size. I wear like a 6.5 women's size shoe, or like a 37 UK size for my Birkenstocks. I have another pair of Birkenstocks that will go right there. And then with the exception of just a couple of shoes in the entry closet, this is all that I have for shoes go. And then I'm just putting my little boots right there because they wouldn't fit in here, and I just kind of wanted to set them there. I have underwear, socks and bras. I have like slips and slip shorts, nylons, and then like dress tape or any of those little special things you need in a bra dress sort of situation. I have workout gear in here, pants, shirts, all fits in there really good. And then I have pajamas in here and unmentionables toward the back, which are for Weston's eyes only. You guys saw me putting my jeans on that pants clothing rack hook thing. I did not like how it worked, and just the process of getting them on, I was trying to be realistic with myself and like, am I actually going to do this to put my jeans back every day after I'm done using them, or when they come clean through the wash? And I was like, no, this is not me. This will not work. And what I had been doing before was just folding my jeans either on top of a dresser or in one of the like empty cubes of that cube unit, and it was working great. Sometimes it would get disheveled, and that's bound to happen, but I think this is like the most realistic solution for me. And then this is like my tech little organizer drawers with just the stuff that I use most often in the top drawer, stuff I use a little less often in there, and then stuff that I rarely use in that drawer. And I have stuff that I can add to it because there's some other places around the house that I have tech stuff, so these drawers are more than adequate for what I have. That big black rack that I had in here oh my gosh, it was way too big. It had way too much space on it. And I just have tripods here and my ring light and then softbox light there with my reflector stored behind it. And I think that is going to be perfect. Weston will be thrilled to have some floor space for some of his stuff, and he is going to take care of his closet. That's a project for him to do. He can take care of that. It was enough work getting my own closet all put together, but I really like the result. I am so happy with how it looks in here. I feel like my closet can breathe. I got rid of 2 full large black garbage bags, like the yard waste size, and then like half of a bag of just like garbage and stuff. And of course, that's not just going to be thrown away. I'm actually going to be donating my clothing to a crisis women's shelter to help them out, and it's gonna go to a much better place than just being dumped or being taken to the Goodwill. So very happy to be able to do that. Let's move on to what I did over here in my office little area. So over here, this is as good as it's going to get right now. I have drawers of brand stuff that I'm working on, or pieces of stuff that I need for videos that I'm putting together. Like this is where I store stuff for favorites videos, or if a brand sends me a product to try to review or whatever, it goes in there. And then over here, I have a filing cabinet with personal documents, and then kind of like a side table drawer in there, which is stuff that I won't show you because there's like personal information and stuff on there. And then I had some books here. I had some books here and kind of haphazardly stacked on my printer. And so I just decided to consolidate everything into this little plastic bin, but this is temporary. And another project for another time is to install a shelf or 2 above my computer monitor on this wall. This is not a DIY project video or redecoration or anything like that. That's just another thing for another time. So temporarily I have my books in there, but I have my little silver play button stuff there, and then a little Himalayan salt lamp, little wastebasket under there, and then my laptop there. And that is my office. I am feeling so accomplished for the day. It's already starting to get dark outside. It's almost 5 o'clock. And I started this project at about 10 in the morning when I dropped the boys off at their pre-K for a couple of hours, and I've just been going all day. It's been the longest project so far of this whole Messy to Minimal series, but I'm really happy with the results. I have a little stack of stuff that we are putting together for our trip, so there are some clothing pieces in there that aren't accounted for in my closet, but I'm going to have to piece those in, like any new pieces that I've gotten for this trip, when we have like the spring and summer, and when I'm bringing different pieces out for those seasons. But I think that is everything that I have to share with you in today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me while I reorganized, decluttered, and minimalized my master bedroom, my clothing collection, my office space. It feels so much better in here, and I hope you guys got some inspiration and motivation from this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and go share over on your Instagram. I would love that. If you are tackling a like decluttering project yourself, I would love to get some inspiration and motivation from you as well. Go tag me over there on Instagram at Natalie Bennett Vlogs in a post or in your Instagram story. I love resharing what you share. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your bell button on so you don't miss more messy to minimal episodes like this one. I have a few more rooms in my house. It's gonna be crazy, especially that kitchen, pantry, and laundry room. I am dreading that project. I might just do it last because it's the project that I'm dreading, but I am going to do it, and I'm going to share the whole process with you, just like I've done for all of the other rooms in the house, and I'd love to see you back here for more. I've got to get these closet doors back on, and yes, I will be taking down my Christmas tree. Haley's been my little helper today, and it's been great having you guys along. So thank you so much for watching today's video and spending a little part of your day with me here on my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll catch you later.